Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome to part 19 of my Throgg Campaign. We've taken out Dwarf out. They seem to be having some sort of party. Eelheart, Bretonnians there. They look at that, they're loving it. Little rave. Is that an illegal rave? Maybe Wulfrik needs to go and put a stop to that. We've taken out dwarfs there. We're currently building a wall of carcasses because you know what? I mean, I live on a little housing estate, and we do have wooden fences. And I've been thinking maybe I should replace my wooden fence because it's looking a bit tatty. Maybe I should do it with. I mean, I was thinking maybe wood again, or maybe concrete, maybe carcasses. I mean, it would certainly be a powerful statement to my neighbours about the type of person I was if I could just put corpses up as a wall. I mean, that would, no one's going to argue with that, are they? That'd probably be fine. Lemont is over here. Lemont Dahl. There he is. I'm not sure what to do with Lemont actually, because I mean, we've got the vampires are this sort of block here. We do have Kislev there as well, but I don't think Lemont could probably take on Kislev by himself. He'd probably need help from Throgg and Wulfrik. Maybe I kind of want to just start attacking the vampire. Who are the vampires at war with? That's what I want to know. So the vampires are at war with the dwarves, but they are strength rank 2, and I think I'm strength rank 1? No, the dwarves are. Where am I then? I'm strength rank 3, so the vampires are actually stronger than me technically. The dwarves are at strength rank 1 with 33 settlements, so they've taken the entirety of the Badlands themselves by the looks of it. That's okay, that's fine. So we're raiding Montfort there. We should be able to complete the next part of our monster hunting quest. Wulfrik's just taken on Leoncoeur and beat him around the head with his own Pegasus. So that's all pretty good. So we should probably go next. And I've also done there's a lot of infrastructure stuff going on in the north. So lots of stuff being built. I've gone through and done swept the entire place. But I've decided not to bore you with that kind of stuff because it's probably a bit naff. So that's fine. Right, okay. So, as you pillage Bretonnian lands, you find out that the herb collector you seek had been there, but has recently been taken hostage by some goblins on a raid. These nasty goblins are still nearby, but if you were to approach them with your entire army, the spineless green fools might do what they do best, scurry away and hide, and the hostages might be lost. A different approach is needed, and one that doesn't involve violence. Really? You can either send messengers to attempt to buy the man from the goblins on your behalf, or you could try a sneaky snatch and grab rescue attempt. What do you choose? We can buy him. We need information, pay the filthy goblins, or we can try and steal him. It could be risky, but stealing the Bretonnian from right under their noses would be much cheaper. I mean, money is not an object, so I'm just going to buy him. So we need 2,500 at the start of our turn. So your messages tell you that the greedy goblins are asking for a near fortune to give the herd collector up. It seems they know he must have some considerable value to you. The thought of just killing them all crosses your mind, but then you would be running the risk of them fleeing or executing the hostage. You need this man, and you need him alive, so you decide to raise the required funds. Well, that's not an issue. Complete. There we go. So now that you've raised the money for the greedy green cretins, they give up the Bretonnian hostage to you. Again, you consider killing them for their insolence, but before you can give the order to slaughter them, they've hightailed it into the mountains with their payment. Never mind, you've got what you paid for, and now there you have a hunt to finish. So we've lost 2,000, that's fine. So here we go. The Bretonnian herb collector you took so much trouble to find is almost mute with shock due to its experiences, but after some gentle coercing with torture, gentle coercing, he reveals to you the location of the giant's dwelling. The lair of Blogra, the mad titan, is located deep in the Grey Mountains, in one of the few mushroom caves large enough for him to live in. It is time to march back there and enter the bowels of the earth to hunt the giant down. So where's that? Over there. That's fine. So I think Throgg can probably do this one, but let's get him up to peak efficiency. So let's rush back here. We can replenish. That'll be fine. Wulfrik, I think you need to break this rave up. It's upsetting the new inhabitants of Altdorf with all that noise. So we're going to go and kick that over. There we go. That's dealt with them, and we will raise it to the eagle. I think, yeah. Raise it to the eagle. Wulfrik has Rage of Corn. Lovely stuff. So we're up to 90 out of 100. Thingy. What is it? Like the god thing. Approval? Approval, yeah. approval with the eagle. That's the word I was looking for. Word's good with me. Excellent stuff. And that's put a stop to their little rave. Look at that. They're all looking a bit less happy now. Good. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Less happy Bretonnians. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. Okay, so good. That's fine. Then we can replenish there. And Wulfrik can continue his march on the Bretonnians. Because we do need to destroy the Bretonnians to complete the campaign. So there's Savage Orcs over there. That's fine. We can ignore those guys. Right. So let's head Throgg up into the mountains. There we go. Looks like Carl's back. Hello, Carl. Yeah, Carl's back. Do we could head to Marienburg. They've moved their rave. They're headed over to Marienburg to continue their party. Shall we follow them and wreck their party? I mean, we could do, but Wulfrik is looking a little bit beat up, so maybe we need to just replenish. Let's head back. There we go. One turn and he should be absolutely fine. Maybe I should move Lemont down here to assist. So it looks like they're trying to assassinate me. Oh, you little. No, I don't want to attack. I want to. Right, assassinate. You've got a 22% chance of failure. Okay, we won't try that then. You can just stay there. Yeah. Well, okay. So Volgar, the ship taker, has got a new skill point. Let's pop that in. Ooh, Kindle Flame. Kindle Flame. Yeah, let's go for that. That's fine. That'll be fine. That'll be good. Okay, and yeah, they're continuing their rave. The noisy little. God, this neighbours are the worst. Okay, Throgg, you carry on. Next turn, we're going to go for that battle. That'd be great.
Where's my next?
What I did want to do was because Throgg can't use. What do I want? Raiding and sacking and post-battle loot. Okay, so let's give. Where is that banner of the last Great Moor Herd? There it is. Okay, so we'll give that to Wulfrik because Throgg can't use it. Can't use it. And in that, in return, we will give. We've only got you one unit of skin wolves, so there's no point there. Oh, alright, well, yeah, sure, Graining Werekin, that's fine. Give that to him. Right, Wulfrik's moving up there, that's fine. How's Altdorf doing? We've got a wall of carcasses. Our wall of carcasses is complete, that's fantastic. Yep, so nothing saps the courage out of an enemy like a massive wall of dead bodies. That's true, but what is the upkeep on that? That's my question. I mean, that's going to start smelling, isn't it? I mean, even with the wall, our defences are not particularly good, but I'm sure it's better than nothing, and it does give us extra melee defense and leadership when under siege. So there is that. So that's not all bad. Good. I haven't seen the dwarves lately. I think they're fighting the vampire counts. I think those two have been smashing each other to pieces for a little while now. Okay, so Wulfrik, you're going to break this rave up at Marienburg. Had enough of that stuff. Wait, so who can we give this to then? I don't know who we can. Does it only go on the? Maybe it only goes on the Regiment of Renowned. I'll tell you, I mean, Marienburg should be easy. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just auto-resolve that. It's fine. Easy peasy. Do we sack it, or do we just... I think we're just going to establish an outpost. We've got the Relic Sword. That's fine. And Marienburg. And then we've broken up their rave once again. Fantastic stuff. So we do have the Marienburg dock there. That's useful. And I think what we'll do is we'll grab a guard shack, maybe? Grab a guard shack and want some chaos corruption as well. That's +5. Yeah, we'll go for that. So wall of the raiders remains. We'll go for that That's good stuff. And finally, Throgg. We're going for the monster hunt. There we go. There's Blorgar, the Mad Titan. He's got a lot of giants actually, and trolls and squigs. Oh my! But yeah, we're gonna fight this one.
Finally, you have found the dwelling of the Colossus, known as Blorgar, the Mad Titan, my lord. The air in this cold, dank enclosure is still, and there is very little ventilation. This will be to your disadvantage. The Mad Titan is notorious for his repulsive flatulence. If Blorgar chooses to relieve himself of his vile wind, there will be little escape. Only lords and heroes have been known to withstand his foul stench.
This is quite a nice map, isn't it? Look at it. Still not much to it. You do have this neat sort of like sinkhole here. That's pretty cool. Quite like that. And here's Blorgar, the Mad Titan. He's just a really big giant. So there's that. And then the enemy army is, they've got a lot of trolls, some squigs, some other giants as well. I've split my army into 3 bits basically. We've got a left wing, a right wing, and our centre forces. So centre forces I'm planning to try and hit Blorgar with, because they say that Blorgar, his flatulence is quite damaging, and only hero units are immune to it. So I was like, well, maybe if I can use Draegar, Ralph, and Throgg, and maybe even Soul Crusher, as sort of like an anti-Blorgar squad, then we just have to sort of peel off the rest of the units. That's the plan anyway. And then we've got our javelins in reserve, so that anything that tries to get through, we can spear before it gets too far in. So we can kind of, so we've got, yeah, so there's the left group coming in, right group coming in, centre squad. Blorgar seems to be heading off to the left though, so that's not ideal. But I'm just going to charge in, to be honest. I'm just going what the hell. We'll just have to play it by ear. So Throgg's taking on a giant. That giant is going to lose that fight pretty hard, pretty hard. In come the ice trolls, the Fimir warriors, the Shivermores coming into the rear of this unit of squigs. They instantly break because our units are so elite. Look at that. Already, the enemy giants and squigs are taking huge amounts of punishment. I mean, the one that's fighting Throgg is, I mean, look at that. Throgg's basically just toying with him. Doesn't even care. Blorgar over here has farted on the enemy, and that is, hasn't, I mean, they're okay. Did do some damage to them. It did reduce their leadership, but ultimately it wasn't too bad. So I'm not too disappointed with that. I'm gonna get Throgg over just as soon as we can. There he goes again with the flatulence, and I think we can get there we go. So exploding fart, minus 50% leadership, but that's not a big deal. In comes Throgg. Throgg's gonna take him out, and we've got our javelins in range now, and pretty much that's going to be the end of Blorgar and that skin wolf. But other than that, we should be fine. There we go. He's down. That was easy. That was really easy. That was probably the easiest one yet, in my opinion. Blorgar the Mad Titan, more like Blorgar the worst Titan, because he was rubbish. I mean, he killed 4 people. I think we crushed that, smashed it. Nice going, everyone. Now let's sacrifice the captives. So now we've got a stinky club. Hooray! Always wanted a stinky club. Now, if we sacrifice, we get 12. So technically, we could hit maximum approval with a god. However, I don't want to do that. So, do I go... I think I might... I think I'll probably go for the serpent again, just to... because that will reduce it with the eagle, but that's fine. So probably do that. There we go. So we've got a stinky giant club. Both the giant and his club smell absolutely repulsive. Their repellent odour discouraging foes just long enough for the blunt instrument to do its messy work. There we go, great stuff. And I think Throgg totally wants a giant stinky club. That's an extra... What's the Fimmy hammer? That's 10%. So that's another 25... Sorry, yeah. Yes, an extra 25%. That's... Fuck's sake, maths. Not my strong point. 25% weapon strength, plus another 15% attack, another 15 attack, and also an ability that it's a type of explosion. Recharge if engaged in melee range. So does that... So it only targets self, but it's an explosion. Sure, okay. But we're going to give the stinky giant club to Throgg. He's going to love that. Ralph, why... Actually, what does Wulfrik have?
Speak.
Wulfrik, well, oh, you got the sword of thingy. Right, that's fine. You are more than well equipped, I believe. Ralph, what? You got a giant blade. How about a Fimir blade or Fimir hammer? Because that's going to give you extra bonus versus large of 10 over your giant blade. You're gonna enjoy that, I think. And Drigra, what have you got? You've got Warrior's Bane. That's not too bad. We'll keep that. That's fine. I think otherwise everyone else is pretty happy. So there we go. So let's march. Okay, Throgg, yeah, that's fine. Let's march him out of there. That's fine.
I am the
Wulfrik has once again put a stop to the Bretonnian rave, and we can now let's go for melee attack with. Oh, back up. We'll go for an extra melee attack and aura size for War Mammoths, but then we'll get fight and die. So there we go. That's going to be very useful. Oh, and
the eternal challenge.
Ingemar's got a skill point. Good job, Ingemar. What about Aura of Chaos? Yeah, sure. Get that. That'll be fine. Right, Kislev. You can finally upgrade to the occupied Kislev. They're all occupied. This is city-state, so there we go. Let's do that. There we go. Lovely. We're only losing 836 a turn. That's nothing. Literally nothing. Good job. The Bretonnian Rave has moved to Gizure. That place. Good. Let's upgrade our watchtower. Let's upgrade that as well. That's fine. We can continue. Throgg, we need to get you somewhere to replenish. Although, I mean, barely anything was done to you. The Moors of Savagery took a little bit of damage, but other than that, you're fine. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Okay, so if we get rid of one of our units, what do I want to get rid of? Maybe a Marauder? That would give... maybe one of the... I do like the Berserkers, though. The Hunter... I kind of like that. Let's get rid of one of the units of Hunters. Okay.
To the four corners.
And let's get the Great Moor Herd. Right. So I wonder if we can put... the banner on that, because it's the Great Moor Herd. You see what I mean? So I wonder if we can do that. Give that a try. Next time we have a fight, we'll chase the Bretonnian Ravers. Keep smashing them until they've got nowhere left to run. It does. I mean, we did pay the Beastmen to declare war on the Bretonnians, and it looks like it is paying off because they have been absolutely smashing them. Where are they? There they are. Can we... How about... I can't... No, that's fine. I kind of like it if they declare war on the Wood Elves, because I really hate fighting Wood Elves. Wood Elves are the worst. Just the absolute worst.
I will not blight my soul.
Okay, so they've got that going on. Could we potentially lay an ambush? We go
The
here
eternal challenge.
and set up an ambush. I wonder if we can pull the Bretonnian army in. I think that they can beat us. Stay there for one turn, replenish, and that'll be fine. Lemont, you've got a skill point. I guess go in Norse resilience. That's quite a good one to have. Actually, what weapons and stuff do you have? You got a berserker sword. How about I gave the Famir hammer to a thingy. What about a giant blade? Just throwing it out there. What do you think? You liking it? Cool. Go for that. Lovely stuff. Oh, hello.
Bring me flesh.
Ludwig von Karstein. He's taken up residence in Bushfun. Sure, you can live there if you like. Oh, Kaj! I keep forgetting to move Kaj. Perfect. Right, can we... Right, okay, so that banner can only go on the Great Moorherd. Seems like an odd choice, but that's going to be fine. Okay, so we got Albrecht de Bordelot. Oh, so this is the legendary lord from Bordelot. So what does he have? Okay, so it's sort of like... right, so it does have a magical effect, but that's fine. We've got them in an ambush. We should be able to crush them pretty easy. So I've just paused the battle for a second because this is brutally quick. I mean, you can see 2 minutes up there in the timer, so it's a 2-minute battle. That's it. But ambushes are usually pretty brutally quick. But we've got our line of Marauder champions there, kind of acting as a barrier against the Knights of the Realm. We've got a lot of Knights of the Realm there. We've got the skin wolves, armored skin wolves to the rear. We've got some javelins hidden in the forest over there. Then we've got Torvald, he stood in the forest. We've got some berserkers ranging up against the infantry. They should be able to hack their way through quite convincingly. There's Wulfrik there, and the mammoth squad now backed up with some baby mammoths as well. So we've got baby mammoths in the squad as well. So that's going to be pretty good. So I'm going to put it on slow motion, just so we can really get into the action and see what's going on. So here's the Knights of the Realm. Skinwolves come charging in. So the Knights have finally seen what's going on. Probably... Yep, I mean the first thing they probably knew was when a werewolf kind of smacked them in the back of the head. That was that's not a very calm experience. Over in the front here, you can see the berserkers are charging into the peasant mob, and he's already down an arm. That's less than ideal. So Wulfrik's charging in. That's Alberic is taking a mammoth to the face. They kind of play chicken with each other, but it's difficult to play chicken when you've got a horse and your opponent has a mammoth, in my opinion. That's probably not a good idea. Alberic taking a lot of damage already. The mammoths are charging in, and as they do, I mean, I think some of these units break almost immediately. So in come the Moorherd is charging in the rear there. You can see our War Mammoth is charging into the rear of this unit. They're already engaged by the Berserkers, and yeah, they're not going to stick around for much longer. I can't really blame them, to be honest. If I'd been marching and then got charged by a bunch of mammoths, I'd probably be running for the hills as well. So to be fair to them, they're probably braver than I would be. However, one has managed to cut the head off a Berserker. That is pretty grim. That is he was not paying attention, was he? So as you can see, already this peasant mob is breaking. There's some units breaking back there as well. They're terrified by the mammoths. Off to the rear, we can see this unit of Knights Errant have moved into a lance formation, which makes them vulnerable to missile fire. And then people start chucking javelins at them. So that's gonna, yeah, it's not the best idea. As you can see, they finally notice and start to move off, but it's going to be a little bit late, in my opinion. They've already taken a huge amount of damage, and they're about to take even more. Victory's already in our grasp. You can see this mounted yeoman archers are being a bit of a pain for the skin walls. We're going to ignore them, and then our javelins deal with them. Over here with the Knight Errants have engaged the Marauder champions, but the skin wolves are moving in to assist, so they're going to be trapped. Torvald has cast the dark vortex spell. He overcast it, Was that a good idea, Torvald? Your stupid chariot? Don't know. We'll find out. It has caused quite a lot of damage, mind you. These units are pretty much untouched until the spell cast went over them. And look at them now. They've pretty much been taken down to half health each. So that was pretty devastating. So I guess I can throw Torvald a little bone there and let him have that one. The Moor Herd are smashing their way through Bretonnian infantry. There's Alberich. Alberic's he's still in the fight, but he's down to half health. So I wonder, what's he doing? Let's follow him. He looks like he's charging the Moor Herd, but Wulfrik is not taking any crap. He's chasing him down. Wait, where's he gone? There he is. We found Alberich. He's currently trying to kill berserkers. Is that a good idea? Not sure. Torvald's spell is coming. Torvald, your spell's coming back. Torvald? What? Oh, you poor, and the berserkers as well. Oh, God damn it, Torvald. That was. Ah, God damn it. Torvald, we're going to have a word after this is finished. You are in so much trouble. But oh well, we've beaten the enemy army, so there's that, I guess. That went perfectly, apart from Torvald, obviously. I'm mean to him for a reason, I just want you to understand that. Okay, so we go. That's pretty good. So we've managed to defeat that army. That army's pretty much trashed now. They go. I think they might be heading down here. We get a Razor Standard, Aisling Concave. Yeah, we don't care about that. Wrath of Khorne. Wipe them out. Bring vengeance and slaughter them all. Plus 15. Weapon strength. Very nice. And Torvald hates humans. Well, I hate you, Torvald. And Wulfrik is trustworthy. That's good. That's good to know.
This
right.
is ill-considered.
Where did that army go to? I wonder. Oh well. No big deal. Okay. Throgg, you are pretty much good to go. I think we should move you north. You can come and help Wulfrik, I think. Just need a little turn to replenish there. Wulfrik doesn't have a... Yeah, sorry, Torvald has skill points. Let's give Favour as tribute. There we go. Finish that one off. Marienburg, you can get a marauding militia. It's only... Oh yeah, that place is going to rebel soon. That's 3 turns. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. That's no problem. Do we want more chaos corruption, maybe? Yeah, sure. Get more chaos corruption. I think everywhere else is fine. And looks like Olaf has a skill point as well. Let's put that in vicious assault. There we go. Oh, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Bretonnia is pretty much on the ropes already. Oh look, there's a Fey Enchantress. She's got quite a few Grail Knights and Royal Pegasus Knights. That'll be a fun battle. But it looks like most of the southern Bretonnia is the Wood Elves are taking over. Oh, I hate the Wood Elves. I hate the Wood Elves so much. Yeah. Okay, I might need Lemont. You might need to come down and help because Wood Elves are just the worst. Yeah, that's correct. So let's head on down here, and you can give us a hand with the Wood Elves and Bretonnia, and maybe we'll have to think about getting Champion of the Eagle. Maybe. I mean, we could probably sue for peace with Bretonnia now, and then pop it, finish off all that, and then come back to Bretonnia. Oh look. The Skull Takers. They found a new home. Oh, that's nice. They were homeless, but they found a new home. That's nice. So there we go. So I think we've run out of time for this episode, but there we go. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.